YouTube, what is going on? It is your boy Coonsy, back here with another gameplay, and we are back on No Man's Sky. Now I finally found where the Heridium was hiding this whole time, and it was right next to my spaceship. Now as you can tell, it is just that big rock right there, and what you do is you scan the area, and as you can see the little squares come up around the rock. That's how you know it's the Heridium. All you have to do is just pepper it for a little bit, collect as much as you need, and that should be one of the last things you need to collect to fix your spaceship. Now just to touch on, once I did actually fix this part, I still needed to recharge the thrusters, which you'll see me collect down from the bottom of the cave. Now No Man's Sky is a very interesting game, as it takes a lot of exploring, a lot of thinking, a lot of just, you have to focus. You can't just, expect the game to tell you what to do, what to build, what you need. You have to really focus your inventory and make sure you're up to date about what you're collecting. I know, as I said in the first video on my pretty tough review of the game, I said that you pretty much walk around meaninglessly. Now obviously you're not. The whole objective of the first mission is to get off this planet. That's kind of what I wasn't understanding. As I finally figured it out, everything started to kindly, somehow get into retrospect of what I needed to do and what I needed to collect. And after I finally found it out, it was actually kind of fun when I knew what to collect and what to do. Oh, we've got a lot of good old jetpack here. Yeah, so I finally got back to a spaceship and realised, I needed to power it up. Now these loot boxes, I don't really understand. I don't know, they just randomly get refueled or packed up, but yeah, it's pretty helpful at times. I mean, there's things in there that you won't have to go look for, they'll just pop up in those crates. Now I'm still getting used to, look at my inventory, seeing what I need, what things actually do. And in this actual game I do realise how to make upgrades and actually find upgrades in different planets, which you'll also see. Here I'm just, having a meltdown about this weapon. I was trying to switch to my next one and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I hope everyone likes my little emblem in the videos from now on. I've been trying to implement new things to improve my videos. If you have any new suggestions, please let me know in the comments. It will really help me out to grow my channel. I think here is when I realised I need to collect more things to power my thrusters. Or not, I'm still melting, that's alright. Oh, there you go, now I've realised. The main thing in this game is that I will touch on every time is patience. You really have to be patient. You can't just jump into things and expect things to happen. You have to really focus on what you're doing and what you're collecting, not just collecting meaningless things in inventory, as it does get full very fast. And I have also realised that there's different types of energy things. There's ones for your actual gun and the one for your thrusters. They're both red but are both different, and I kept collecting the same thing like I did with the first Heridium search. I kept collecting the wrong plant. So plutonium recharges your weapon. And the thermite something is for your thrusters. I also wish there was a faster way to get around the planets instead of just your jetpack or sprinting, as it does take some time to get from A to B or whatever. If there's like a small little spaceship you kind of take away from your big one, and like a little hovercraft or something, that would be real helpful. Pretty cool actually, to be honest. Here, as you can see, I finally got enough to recharge my thrusters, and I'm slowly getting back to my ship. I can't wait to actually upgrade my ship. That'd be pretty cool. here I was kind of having a meltdown of how to actually take off. Then a little helpful thing came on the bottom right, and we're finally off, guys, to escape this treacherous planet. Now, to be honest, I had no idea where to go. I was like, do I just go straight up? Do I have to go slowly? Do I have to go fast? Do I have to boost? And the game actually does help you. Surprise, surprise. And now we're finally boosting out the planet. Whoop-de-doo. As you actually get out there, it's actually pretty cool to actually see the atmosphere and the actual planet, this little orbit and space and how it looks like. And I just kept boosting and boosting. I didn't really know how far I needed to get out. And then I realised there was a lot of meteors and these rocks just flying around. I didn't know if I could actually go through them or they would actually cause damage to my ship. As you, after just a little bit, you'll see I'll actually go through one, and it does cause damage to ship, so do avoid them, guys. And here I wasn't really paying attention to that little map. As you can see, in the middle of the ship, you do actually need to pay attention to that, as it does show planets around you. And here I was just going to space deep and deep, deep without actually paying attention to it, and there was a planet right next to where I was. So please focus on that screen, guys. And here does give you a choice to go hyperspeed or something, to go real fast through space, but it does waste a lot of fuel, and I was going in the wrong direction until I realised I had to turn around and actually go towards the planet instead of just endless space. I'll catch back in with you guys as soon as I actually turn the ship around and go towards the normal planet. Alright guys, as you can tell, I finally found another planet. And I was struggling to control the ship. Up was down, down was up. The planet's name is P-Hacherel. I don't know how to say that, whatever. That's where it's undiscovered. I'm about to go towards it. And when you aim with the planet, it does give you a rough estimate of how long it's going to take for you to get to that planet. Well, it's not a rough estimate, it's exactly how long it's going to take you to get to that planet. And you'll see I do use the hyper speed to get a little bit faster, but it still does take quite a bit of time. And you really have to watch your fuel. I don't really know what happens when you run out of fuel, but I'm sure it can't be good. And here you see I do run into a flying rock, meteor, whatever you want to call it, and it does cause damage to the ship. And I also don't know what happens if you do cause a lot of damage to the ship. Does it blow up? Do you die? I'm not sure. I'm guessing it would be something like that, along those lines. I'll meet back with you guys as I enter this planet's atmosphere, as this does take a little bit of time. Guys, we're entering the atmosphere of P-Hacherel. This is kind of like a lava planet, it's more of a toxic planet. As you will see when I'm on the planet, my health starts, my armor health, whatever you want to call it, starts to kind of go down slowly, and that's because this planet is pretty toxic. There's some pretty weird creatures on this, and yeah, I wasn't sure if they want to attack me, whether they were, brutal or they were just friendly. But when I did actually analyse them, I did tell they were pretty friendly. And here I'm still melting over how to control the ship. So I will get better at that, I promise. Now it does take some time to land the ship, and I also didn't know how to land it, but I finally figured it out. I think it was just R2, L2. And your landing gear just comes up and you just drop. I'll meet back with you guys once we're on the planet. Alright, we're about to land. Boom, and we're on. As you can tell, it looks like there's little dinosaurs all over the planet. It's pretty exciting actually when you do discover a new planet, because you don't know what to expect. And as you can tell, it's in the Udid Galaxy, whatever that means. And here I'm just analysing a couple of the little creatures on here. Pretty weird looking little motherfuckers if you ask me. First I didn't actually know what to do. I didn't know what the point of actually being on another planet is. After you just have to analyse everything. Here I just collect a couple of plants. And the weird thing is, they're still the same, how do you say, it's still the same item from that planet that it was from the other planet, which is pretty weird. You'd think it'd be called something different, you know, like why is the same items getting collected from each planet when it's a completely different planet? But I don't know. Yeah, I'm just pairing out my thrusters a little bit, trying to figure out what's in my inventory. As you can tell, it's pretty full. And in a sec I'll start to actually search this planet a little bit more. Now, as you can see, these things, the knowledge stones, as you collect them, you learn different words of the native tongue of this planet. So the more you collect, the more language you'll understand. You can actually decipher little puzzles, which I think is actually pretty cool. But I'm yet to actually find, you know, the little aliens that actually know how to speak, or actually the intelligent life forms of this planet. And here I spotted like a little base, which is pretty weird considering it said it was undiscovered, and this looks pretty discovered if you ask me. And here's free cargo. My inventory was full once again. Here you can just collect, you know, any spare things you need, and you can use these little depots to save your game, which is actually pretty helpful. And here we'll activate them and save the game, and that's actually it. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. See you guys.